Hi, Saturday on a gloomy Saturday, New York City. We've had a lot of snow in the surrounding states, 3 to 7 inches. It's April 18th and raining and snowing in the northeast of the United States of America. Welcome to the third Saturday of strengthening your core, your center, and your courage. I'm waiting for people to log in, and whoops, hold on, I'm in the wrong place. Okay. So let's get started. I'm not sure. Yeah. Because we're in this situation of changing everything that we do ordinarily in our life, I've begun to think a lot about how to communicate on these webinars or Facebook Live. And I've started to think, and that's why we made this 4-week Saturdays at 12 noon, 4-week little vignette of safety energy locks and self-help and ways to harmonize different aspects of your body. So I call it a vignette. So the vignette for today is, the part of the vignette is to find our courage. How do we find courage to face the unknown in these times? Courage, interestingly enough, is a root word, comes from core. And core is Latin for heart. And it was originally heart and feelings and emotions. So heart, we know heart is love. Heart is about love and passion. We do something with a lot of heart. It's with conviction. So it's the center. The heart is the center of our bodies. We call it in Jin Shin Jyutsu the sun center of the body. So how do we help simply our heart? What I'd like to do right now to help our heart is to place both hands just over the third rib, the center of the third rib. And please place your left hand first and then your right hand. And this is the area of the heart chakra in yoga. And this is the area of the bridge, the third rib. It's the bridge of Jin Shin Jyutsu. So this is a simple way to connect to your heart. I'm going to go over this, the steps for helping strengthen your courage, and then I'll go over and repeat, and we'll do the whole vignette together. So close your eyes. Feel your two hands connected to your chest. Breathe, watch your breath. And connect with an image of courage. What is your image of courage? What does it take to be courageous? To be able to stand up for yourself. To say and share and reveal what is in your heart. Right now, with your two hands, you have an opportunity to connect to your heart, to your inner self, and then the heart connects us to each other. So courageous, when we look at the root of it, is to do something with heart, with all your passion, with your center, and with your love. And breathe, exhale. Feel the rhythm of your heart in your chest. Your heart is your vitality. And then gently slide your arms across and hold, make a C with your hand like this, and grab the upper part of your heart, just directly horizontally from where your hands were on your sternum. This is called in Jin Shin Jyutsu the high 19, and it opens the bust line. Opens the heart. It also opens the lungs. The heart sits nestled in your lungs. So the heart and breathing are very connected. So when we're holding our arms, our upper arms, we're helping our breath help our heart, bringing oxygen to our body, to our heart first, and then to the rest of our body. So thank you, those of you who are coming in and joining. We are right now working on how to strengthen our courage in these difficult, challenging times. We're reorganizing our own lives, and the whole world is reorganizing how to function. We need the courage. Those of you who have just joined, I'm going to tell you the whole vignette, the Jin Shin Jyutsu vignette. I'm going to stand up and give you the first thing for strengthening our center is to hold your hand between your collarbone, the right hand between the collarbone, the left hand on between the pubic bone. That is what we did on the first Saturday of this series, strengthening our center. It's called Strengthening Your Main Central Vertical Universal Harmonizing Energy. I'm just showing you now, and then we'll do the whole sequence together. Then the right hand can go on the coccyx. That is for strengthening our center, finding our orientation in space. The second step in this vignette is to take your hands, your thumb and your index finger. Spread all the rest of your fingers and lay them on your lower abdomen, just above your umbilicus and touching your pubic bone. This helps strengthen your core, your physical body. That will be the second step that I will lead you through. And then the step that we just did to strengthen your courage is put your left hand and the right hand on top of it, right on your center third rib. Those are 3 powerful steps. And then we'll bring our hands together. So I'm going to sit down now and join me in strengthening your courage, a simple way strengthening your center, your connection to center, right hand between the collarbones, left hand, center of the pubic bone. Find your spine. Watch your breath, exhale, inhale. When we jumper tape cable together, that's what this is called in Jin Shin Jyutsu, the placement of your hands on your body. When we do this together in unison, we are more powerful. So inhale, exhale. Feel the top of your head and your coccyx. Feel the strength of each vertebra in your spine. And then your right hand comes off and goes onto your coccyx. The left hand is still on the pubic bone. If you need to look, there we go. I'm sandwiching my pubic bone and my coccyx, bringing my main central down to earth. Relax your shoulders. And now we have a sense of our center, the axis from which we move. Now let's go to strengthening our core. Tips of thumbs together, tips of the inner index finger together. Spread your fingers, and place it just above your umbilicus. And touching the groin area. So we're engulfing the whole lower abdomen, our viscera, our guts. Connect us to our physical body so we can feel and sense. We can be spirit, mind, integrated into the physical. Once again, breathe. Feel the umbilicus, the belly button. Breathe into it. This is where we received nourishment in utero, but we still have umbilical energy. It's more on the invisible plane. but it feeds our core. Strengthens our pelvis. Helps us feel grounded. And the last step for today in this vignette is to just cross your arms, left hand first on your chest, right hand, and connect to your heart. Bring courage, bring love and passion into everything that we do, into changing ourselves for this new consciousness, into contributing to change the world. Find your passion of how you want to contribute. It's almost like we're starting the first day of creation. We started it a few weeks ago, the first day of creation. Because nothing is going back to the same old way. It's impossible. Life is evolving. Feel your heart pumping. The heart pumps 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 12 months of the year throughout our lifetime. Thank your heart. And it is connecting with your heart, with your core and with your center, that we can recreate the world in a new image with a new vision. Again, focus on your breath. And then just bring your hands together in prayer right in front of your heart chakra. Slowly open your eyes. We're back to the center. Third Saturday at 12 noon. We have one more in April, one more Saturday at 12 noon. And that will be about finding our voice. And the voice, our voice communicates sound, communicates passion, communicates everything that we want to say. It's not just the words, it's the sound. So finding our own unique voice, coming from the center, from the core, from the heart, and speaking. It's been a practice of mine since my social isolation has started to begin to speak, to find my voice on this platform, Facebook, Instagram, Zoom webinars. It's been a challenge, but I'm learning to put the center, the core, the heart into my voice in this medium. And I thank you all for showing up Saturday, April 18th. I hope to see you all the last Saturday of the month, where we'll continue this little vignette. It's a story of how to harmonize ourselves through Jin Shin Jyutsu, through placements of our hands. And I thank all of you, and if you have time, there is a webinar that I'm presenting at 3 o'clock today. Information is on my website, and I look forward to seeing you next week, at least next Saturday, if not this afternoon. So thank you, and I appreciate again all comments of the vignette for strengthening the core, the center, and the heart. And then we'll add the voice. Thank you. And until we meet again, take care.